cups overflowing, breaking within. Shuffle the deck, intuitions rise. Arcane whispers, truth never lies. Jonny Arkade, mystical ties. Underneath your skin, inner allies. Queen and king, journey begins. Wands and swords, revealing sins. Pentacles fall, destiny spins. Cups overflowing, breaking within. Shadow realm, find your true self. Jonny guides like nobody else. Tarot spread, stories on the shelf. Inner demons, cards get dealt. High priestess knows hidden layers. Hermit walks, silent prayers. Judgment calls, no naysayers. Tower crumbles, unveil players.
Jonny Arkade with the cards in his grip, flipping through decks, giving shadows a clip, healing old wounds like a shaman with a script. Inner child smiles while the tower tips. Yeah.
Eyes closed, he channels the stars. Reads your life like a story in the bars. Ace of cups, drinking from fate's jars, making sense of the scars, flipping these memoirs. Jonny's reading psychic binds untwisted. Truths laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted.
Hangman got you feeling stuck. Jonny flips the script, shows you better luck. Chariot, driving futures like a boss. Wheel of fortune spins, no fear of loss.
Queen of swords with your mind sharp and keen. Jonny speaks truth, pulls you from the machine. Star in the spread, all your hopes foreseen. Healing shadows within, nothing's too obscene. Jonny's reading psychic binds untwisted. Truth laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted. Jonny's reading psychic binds untwisted. Truths laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted. Jonny's reading psychic binds untwisted. Truths laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. The cards, our destinies twisted. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da da da.
Jonny Arkade, Jonny Arkade, Jonny Arkade, Jonny Arkade, Jonny Arkade,
Jonny Arkade, see the cards and he shuffled them truth. Shadow work, he pulled the strings, got them cosmic roots. Gliding through the dark like a prophet among sooth. No cap is tarot craft, levitating the youths. It's Jonny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slayed. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Third eye sharp, he catch the vibe, no delay. Mystic readings cooked from the Milky Way. Secrets of the soul in the cards they lay. Jonny Arkade, pave a brighter day.
Open up the stream, let the wisdom flow. Every flip a trip, make your spirit grow. Truth in the arcana, pure in the glow. Jonny Arkade, always in the know.
It's Jonny Arkade, hit your future array. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slayed. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Moonlight whispers, terror shine on the plight. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Johnny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic caller, deep insight.
Yeah, it's Jonny Arkade.
Moonlight whispers, terror shine on the plight. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Johnny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic caller, deep insight.
Deep insight. Deep insight. Deep insight. Deep insight. Jonny Arkade, get your future array. With the cards in his hand.
Testing. Is this thing on? Looks like it's on. Welcome to Jonny Arkade. This chapter is ending quieter than you expected. This chapter is ending quieter than you expected. I don't know what you did or didn't do, collective, because that could be the case. Maybe you're not giving in, surrendering something. Maybe you're saying no. Maybe you're saying yes to something, but I feel like this time it just seems like it's meant for you. It's like if it's something bad, it's almost like passing in sleep, like the best case possible, all things considered. But no, this feels really good, like the end of a chapter that needs closing so that we can begin some next chapter. So let's go and get started, shall we? Welcome to Jonny Arkade. This chapter is ending quieter than you expected. Welcome, y'all, to Jonny Arkade. You guys are doing well. Make sure you take a look at the poll if you're joining us live. This is going to be a pick a deck reading. Not your traditional pick a deck. Spirit picks the decks, but give me about an hour or so when the live stream is complete. You can expect to see the timestamps in the description box, as well as pinned in the comment section below the reading. And feel free to check out any of the timeless pick a decks we got in the playlist. Yeah, hope you guys are doing well. What else? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up. Drop a comment below, maybe, perhaps, if the reading resonates with you. Or just say what up. It's cool. And if you are subscribed, make sure you say what up in the live. That way I can welcome you in. And that's one of the perks for joining us when we do this, man. Hope you guys are doing well. It looks like a few people have already hit the poll. So I know y'all there. But it's okay. It's okay. Don't be shy. I don't bite unless you deserve it. This chapter is ending quieter than you expected.
Jonny Arkade. Jonny Arkade. Jonny Arkade. Jonny Arkade. Jonny Arkade. Yeah.
Jonny Arkade, see the cards and he shuffled them truth. Shadow work, he pulled the strings, got them cosmic roots. Gliding through the dark like a prophet among suits. No cap is terror craft, levitating the youths. It's Jonny Arkade, get your future array. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slayed. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display.
You guys are doing well. 11:02 on the Zelda Game & Watch. As we shuffle the community chest, we keep this deck shuffled off to the side, and as we receive synchronicities throughout the live stream, I'll pull from this deck. It contributes to a whole secondary background reading that takes place simultaneously. It usually corresponds rather well with what we got going on here in real time, and then we review it at the end. It's a whole fun thing we do here at Jonny Arkade. You should stick around and check it out. Wow. Feels like an abundant chapter. I thought I heard a card like go flying over there. I could be wrong. This feels good, looks good. So far, so good. 8:33 on the or on the clock, actually. 8:33 on the clock. And we off. Like a prom dress. What a dude. I love this. Michelle Pagliacci, welcome. So far, what did I tell you? 1:13, 11:03 on the clock. What else we got in here, Spirit? Give it to me. Give it to me, Spirit. All right. Let us know, Spirit. What do we do, Spirit? Ooh, lots of crown chakra energy here. You know? All right. If you live that. So I married an axe murderer? No, what is it? If you want my body and you think I'm sexy. It's definitely Mike Myers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Jennifer Miller, welcome. You're doing good. I am doing well, thank you. If you want my body and you think I'm sexy. 1, 2, 3. What? Okay. Bonus round, guys. Bonus round for level 1. Bonus round for level 1 because there's 2 decks in her. There's 2 decks in her. Damn, girl. So what we gonna do is heads, tails, heads, tails, right? Heads, tails, heads, tails. Jonny Arkade deck it is. All right. We'll put this back in here. Well, we'll leave that out. All right. Jonny Arkade Tarot, level 1. You ready? Get out of the way. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. $5 in every Jonny Arkade Tarot deck sold goes to stop child trafficking. So check it out. thetarotzone.com or link in the description box below. All right. Spirit said, give it to him, Jonny. Oh, I'm hearing, when I said, John, go and do my will, gonna run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. You can run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. That's pretty rad. Oh, you can tell that long time liar. You can tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him that God's gonna cut you down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Some of y'all might be the one who needs cutting down. But no, other people are up on some high situation that sooner or later God will cut them down. That was badass. It doesn't matter what they say or what people believe. It don't matter. It might help them keep some sort of cushy lifestyle or what appears to be a cushy lifestyle with all their riches. But it's never enough. I'd rather be broke and experience joy and happiness than to have all the money in the world and be miserable. And why not have both? You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta choose? Yeah, that's self-sabotage. What? It's just finding what that is and then swimming in that shit. Don't believe me, do you? I feel like, look at all of this. You do more with less. But I have a feeling Spirit's about to give you more because they've been testing you. What do you do with this? What do you do with this? Huh? What are you going to do if I give you this? And then you're like, turn it into this. Got myself a horse, this cool night outfit, and I still got 10 shillings or whatever, right? We chilling like shillings, you know? And did you see how it flipped over? What's the matter? Nothing. No, there's got to be something wrong. Nah, man. Don't make me repeat myself. I'm out of here. Wasting my breath with you. Naysayers. Naysayers, man. Lingerers. Yeah, lingerers. There's no way you're going to let that dude hit your Pineapple Express. You know what I'm saying? Save 20% at Bay Smokes. Link in the description box below. Get yourself a free eighth. That's right. You don't even have to kill any unicorns. All right. Tell them that God's gonna cut them down. Tell them that God's gonna cut you down. I feel like some of y'all, you could have multiple suitors wanting to either work with you. I feel like they want to work with you, all right. But I don't know. I don't feel like they're all, look at that, 5, 6, 7. I don't feel like they're all cut out. But I feel like it might be worth holding auditions or whatever. Next. Yeah, no. Sorry, you guys are just too damn loud. Oh, I've seen this before. This all looks very oddly familiar. 11:11 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Oh, as Link gets a heart container. What? I love this movie. Did you seriously just change the channel? And turn it off for the end because the bad guy dies. Seen this. I seen it. Yeah, someone doesn't want to admit the truth. That maybe they're the villain. Yeah, I'm kind of getting someone who... I'm surprised we're not getting horse out here, because I'm getting like pestilence. I'm getting like, they bring disease. And if they don't, it's a bad day. Yes, it's like, man, why'd you do that? I only got one person sick by coughing on them. Like, it's like Garbage Pail Kids for real, yo. No, man, they ain't catch nothing. This is like someone trying to catfish you. I really hope this isn't. Well, I mean, I do actually. If this is a chapter that's closing and you're wondering, I feel like, yeah, this probably ended quieter than you expected. But no, there's something here really good. I feel like someone's trying to get into your essence. Feel the crevasse. Feel it. And that's 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no other numbers. Oh, another 5. And then we got the aces. 55. And this, and look, I love how this is like in reverse. I love how this is on its side. And again, there is no competition. It's like, you know what you're looking for. So hold those auditions, but like, don't just hire someone like, because is that the last one? You're gonna have to place an ad on Backstage or some shit. But all I know is none of these people quite take the cake. It's so funny because I'm getting like some of y'all might have literally like baked a cake for someone, or and they refuse to accept it because they don't deserve it. And you're like, I swear to God, if I bake this cake for 3 hours or whatever, I went to the grocery store and got all the ingredients for this cake. I learned how to freaking pipe I learned how to pipe a cake, and you're not gonna accept it. I swear to God, if you don't eat this cake, it might be the last time you can actually digest solid foods. Yeah, no, 2 of cups in reverse doesn't take the cake, isn't open to receiving. Are they trying to be nice though? Because that's the thing. You know what I mean? They're trying to be nice. It's out of being polite. No, thank you. I bet you they said no, thank you. Eat the cake. Okay. I bite. Someone's feel like you're going to be happy if you take the cake. There's all the horsemen. Or that, or something really takes the cake. But no, I feel like you're facing this. You're like, if it's not for me, I'll leave. Or whatever. Or maybe you're auditioning and it's like, what do I got to lose? Hey, break a leg. You know? It's not your own, you know what I'm saying? But no, someone might feel like you're underexperienced. You don't deserve the role or something because you didn't take drama class or something. You took drama class. If I wanted to take drama class, I'd just call your mama. Oh, goodness gracious. Take her to school, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I missed the bus. And that is something that I'll never, ever do again. I agree. I agree about the cheesecake situation. I agree on the cheesecake situation. Wow. Here we go. The chapter is ending quieter than you expected. You're not self-sabotaging. So whatever it is, if you have a hard time saying no, you're saying no. Or just not feeling like you even have to respond. That's your answer. If you usually don't say yes to the cake, I'll have another. This cake was delicious. I'll have another. I don't know when the next time I'm going to enjoy a cake like this. Plus, I love your company. Someone might have assumed, because of your exterior or something, that you were an idiot or not as wise as you are, experienced as you are. But, you know, then Then they spoke with you, and now they feel like an idiot? What does that tell you about? Are they a good judge of character? No, I feel like it's like they assumed something about maybe your boundaries that was wrong. And now they're like, oh, damn. Maybe you had to drop some boundaries on this person who felt entitled. Because I'm almost getting like that commercial where Jennifer Aniston comes in eating the fucking skinny pop or whatever. Like, oh, I'm a huge fan. Oh, thanks. What's the name? Jennifer Aniston. Oh, Friends? No, skinny pop. What's Friends? I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. Oh, like under my umbrella, Ella? A? What? No, I guess not. My umbrella, Ella. That's not a very effective umbrella, bro, but you're halfway there. Oh, you need a better umbrella. I hate umbrellas. I'd rather just get wet. Like, I feel like umbrellas are so lame. Unless I, like, lived in Seattle. I don't know if I'll ever buy another umbrella, man. You know what I'm saying? Plus, if you accidentally open it in your house, like, you're fucked for 7 years or whatever, you know, like, just get a raincoat, man. Get you a poncho. Go down to, give you a reason to go to TJ, you know? Get you a badass red, yellow, green Rastafari. I and I, Rastafari. Hand sewn by a strong woman somewhere. 9 of Cups. Yes, dude, you see all that? Lovers and the Ace of Cups. I've seen it. Wow, someone feel like holding back right now. They want to present an offer or confess or just say, good job. Not bad. Wow. I almost feel like, I don't know if you're like someone is legit impressed by something you do. But like this would be like if you did like your own version of like, I don't know, maybe make music and you sampled like an original song. And whoever did the original song is fucking with your remix. You know what I'm saying? If you did a fan film or fan, because again, the drama thing, right? The drama class, like it's like maybe you did a play or a screenplay or something. You know, I've been wanting to see that because it's a thing. I gotta see it. It's probably lame, but I want to see that Back to the Future musical. That's still a thing, right? Or did they stop that? Like, I got to see that before it's not a thing. But no, it's like, I don't know. If anything, it could be like more, like it's personal to whoever is the originator. It's like, even though you might not have tried to capture, it's like whatever it did to you that inspired you to create it. You know what I'm saying? It like almost, they like see themselves in you or whatever. It's like, again, like they couldn't have done it better. I mean, I'm sure they could have, but that's the thing. They're almost like, there's nothing about it I would change. This ain't no Sting getting mad at Puff Daddy for taking his song, or this ain't no Stephen King being mad at Stanley Kubrick because he didn't like his interpretation of The Shining. This is like one and done, but it's not like it might be your first real published whatever, but I almost feel like it gets into the right eyes, ears, mouth. If y'all could be a chef, you know what I mean? 11/22 on this other game and watch. Spirit, that's the truth. Be like Gordon Ramsay, like tasting your freaking burger or whatever out your food truck. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you never thought that. Oh shit, it's Gordon Ramsay. You know what I'm saying? You like know how he likes it or whatever, so you make it for him or something, or maybe you don't even recognize or know that they're watching you. But I'm getting like scouted energy. Scouted. You're not trying to be discovered. You just get discovered. but I do feel you're on some stage of sorts. But again, you're like dancing like no one's watching. But someone's watching. I feel like this person might only have an eye on you because someone was like, this person is copywriting your material or bootlegging your shit or whatever. And they're like, no, man. They're doing their thing. Again, it's like, I feel like it's almost spooky to this person. I am kind of get random. I'm getting like Danny Elfman for some reason. Again, if it's music, you guys probably don't realize it, but that name I just mentioned is in like a lot of your guys' lives. You probably don't even realize. Anyone familiar with The Nightmare Before Christmas? But it's like, no, someone, it's like, I fucks with it. In fact, they might want to invest in you or work with you or take it to another level. I don't feel like, I feel like the reason why this is coming out the way it is, because I feel like this is a reminder for some of you that this isn't possible if we're afraid to publish that. Whether it's I'm thinking George McFly now, science fiction novel, right? Do it. Now I'm seeing Eminem. Like, I can only imagine what it was like when Dre heard Infinite from Eminem the first time and was like, what? And you got to think the whole time Eminem is out there trying to get on stage, open mics, giving his demo away, trying to be in music videos, doing everything he can. But when it got into the right ears, who knew what they fucking were listening to? In fact, that was just it. He never heard anything like that before. He's like, we need to get this fool in the studio. And then, hi, my name is... That's where a lot of people think is his first song. But no, that's his first song under Dre. So, I don't know. Instead of like, I feel like people hate on you instead of being inspired by you. It could be what you kept going. You kept going, stop trying to prove yourself or felt the need to defend yourself even. If anything, it's like, try me. I wish a mother effer would. Because then you can show off your combat skills or whatever. Happens like, especially if you're like into hip hop or something, you're just like trying to jump into a cypher freestyle session. And then all of a sudden there's always that one guy who wants to like shadow box with you. And you're like, oh man, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Papa Doc. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, one more. Y'all gonna keep around with me and tune me back to the old me. Power 1. Level 1. That's your reading. This chapter is ending quieter than you expected. All right. We can put this guy away. You back in the game, boy. You back in the game, boy. All right. It's all about the pronunciation. You know what I mean? That's why grammar's so important to me. It's like Gramercy, you know, like one comma. Comma, 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 chameleon can fuck a whole shit up. You know what I'm saying? It's come and go. Come and go. Whoa. Since we did tarot, I'm gonna go heavy on Oracle, on Oracle decks for this next round, y'all. Oh wait. All right. Heavy on the Oracle. Yeah. Level 2. Let's get down to business. Blueberry cheese. Ooh. I would just say carrot cake is another one of my. I do love me some carrot cake. My dad's favorite cake is chocolate cake. Like triple chocolate with chocolate chips and then like chocolate frostings. I like that too, but like I like to like wolf down cake. You know what I mean? It's like that's the whole point of like cake. But it's like when I have super rich, like same with cheesecake, you can only have so much. I get like a little goes a long way. But that's what I like about it. But it's like I want to wolf down some. I don't know. Give me like a dozen cupcakes or something. 8:58 on the clock. I don't know. I'm just saying. But carrot cake is fire. It's weird that you can take vegetables and make a delicious cake. Hey, don't be talking smack about my carrot cake, John. Sorry, Bugs. He takes it personal. It's his absolute favorite cake. Whoosh. Let's see. This looks like a sound wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not you. Calm down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like your heartbeat. Heartbeat. You make me feel so deep. Heartbeat. You make me feel so deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beyond Lemuria. 35, 53. And the number 8. Or infinity, infinite dimensions, infinite D can be of significance. But nah, probably not. There's none of that going on around here. Level 2, Beyond Lemuria. This is a favorite here. You like that, don't you? I've really been looking forward to this thumbnail coming out because when I made it, I was like, ooh, that's a good one. You make me feel so deep. 11:30 on the Zelda Game & Watch. That's 113 and the place to be. Mr. Bean. I feel like some of y'all are going all in on yourself. It's not a gamble either. It's like you have a knowing evolution. You're like evolved enough right now. I feel like you're not trying to get ahead in chapters, just trying to quietly close out this chapter. And it's like, damn, maybe some of y'all are readers, or it's like maybe you're not, and you started reading, and it's like hours go by because you're so that's the word I'm looking for. Enthralled. I'm almost getting like an Alice in Wonderland vibe where it's like you feel like you're in it. Some of y'all can have that big of like a imagination to where maybe you get lost. I don't know about you guys, like when I'm reading, when that happens, I start to like see the characters and where we're at and everything, and then like I'll read like 3 fucking pages and then I'll be like, I'll get to the next chapter and I'll be like, wait a minute. I didn't even like absorb the last 2 pages because I'm still thinking about the 3rd paragraph. Am I the only one that does that? No, and then I got to go back and read it because I'm like zoned out. It's like Johnny 5 is alive. Like to read. I'm reading the words. I need to update the fucking software. Vulnerability. Look at that dragon energy. Usually there's a bunch of mermaid chicks on here, which there are. It's more of a sprite, fairy energy, but it's giving me Zelda, yo. Sprite is the fairy in the Zelda cartoon. Remember the Zelda cartoon, guys? On the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Of course you do. Excuse me, princess. If you don't, you just need to watch it. But no, now I'm getting Tears of the Kingdom. Who fucking who? All the king's horses and all the king's men, what, they need Kleenex? Giant dragon tears. God, it makes me want to play Tears of the Kingdom, though. It really does. Whoa. See how nothing was coming out? Well, what is this? Full spectrum. Holy shit. You're seeing what being vulnerable is. It's not your guard down. It's allowing to receive. And then when you do, wow. And then remember in the very beginning when we had the first 4 decks out and I saw this and I was like, man, the clown chakra energy, throat chakra, holy crap. But she got that crown booming. Solar plexus, holy shit, full spectrum. All of the above, cruh. You know what I mean? 1133. It's all of the chakras. It's alignment. Holy crap, your kundalini is awakening or whatever. Dragonfly. Because I was getting butterfly effect. That's what I was going to say about the freaking thumbnail. And then we got this throat chakra. Then we got this chick with the dragonfly effect. What is that even? Is that the sequel to Butterfly Effect? I thought Ashton Kutcher was one of those guys you can't trust because he's wholly part of the whole thing, you know? Dude. What in the world? I don't even know if I've seen these cards, to be honest. I might have read them, but I don't, like, they look new. This one too. Did we butterfly affect the deck? Whoa. Butterfly affect the deck. You best protect your neck. You best protect your deck. You best protect your deck. Awakened awareness healing. Holy crap, guys. And they're all upright. Smoke on the mic like smoking Joe Frazier. The Hellraiser. Raise hell with the flavor. Dude, swinging through the hood like a neighborhood Spider-Man. Dude, Wu-Tang is in the house for sure. But hold on. You must protect your neck. You must protect your neck. Whispers of the ocean. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get that shit. What? I don't even see these back here. The good stuff's in the back. 143. What? I love you too, Spirit. Okay. What? That one looks like Never Ending Story. Hidden Worlds. Tell me that don't look like Never Ending Story. Like the CD freaking movie poster. Yeah, it does. Okay, 143. Oh, wow. And that was 144. Oh, wow, wow. Your never-ending story's finally over. Or whatever. Reach the stars. Feel a fantasy. Link is getting the silver. Link's getting the silver arrow. Let's see. Dude, this is going down. What's the answer to the never... I'm getting chills singing the never-ending story. What the fuck? Okay. We got 83, and then that is, what is that, 15? What is that? That's a 19, my friend. 1983 can be significant. That can be someone's birth year. That you'd be right behind me, old friend. Oh, wait. We got 1993. But no, let's do that. Let's do 10, 19. That would be 29. 29, 109, 112. Room 112 where the players dwell. All right. Make you feel good like money, money, money. Ooh, She of the Lotus. Oh. It's going down for real. It's going down tonight. Tonight it goes down. It's going down tonight. Tonight is gonna go down. Selly Sell. He totally jacked my name, Bugs Bunny. It's like the same thing. It's like Bunny Bugs, you know? It's going down tonight. She of the Lotus. Shadow work. addressing dissonance I'm feeling within yourself, not someone else's dissonance, because that's, hello, it's dissonance. They won't see it. Seeing downfalls as the flip side of superpowers. Seeing downfalls as the flip side. Superpowers. Yeah, that's what you get for being so awesome. Loving yourself back to wholeness. We talk about wholeness a lot here. The beautiful lotus that grows from murky waters. And again, the dragonfly effect. Dragonflies start out before they're dragonflies as little underwater, disgusting little nymph creatures that are living in complete darkness and have no idea that they will ever have wings, never be in the darkness again. But it becomes their norm for that whole stage of its life. And then once it gets its wings, it never returns there again. And it never could have fathomed perspective that it's going to have now. One of y'all can be born from the murky waters or whatever, and one of y'all could just be getting out of either way. It's gross, sticky, disgusting, and dark. Thank God we're not there anymore. It's starting to stink. It smells like feet. Beautiful lotus that grows from murky waters. Disempowering triggers. Bringing light into your dark corners. And that's where I feel like the solar plexus chakra is totally boom boom. In the room, all you want to do is zoom, and a boom boom. Well, shake your rump. Originally, the title for this oracle deck was going to be The Language of Light. It was not actualized in that incarnation, as other layers of meaning needed to be honored. The fullest spectrum was guided to bring through also included the shadow. In hindsight, choosing to deepen the message of balance that the Lemurians were bringing forth through this work meant I had to experience my shadow. So, no more language of light, you know what I'm saying? My shadow encounters brought light into nooks I didn't know I had. If there is a way to fast-track your growth, it is by being real with the shadowy or unloved parts of ourselves. There was a time when the concepts of shadow work and self-love seemed relevant, but I was vague as to what they really meant. Oh, here we go. This is my cup of tea, guys, but it's coffee. 9:11 on the clock, 1:14 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Watch, this is alarming information. Just kidding. But you might want to be sitting down while I tell you this part, because it's about you. I knew the next part of my journey was exploring them, but how that would happen was quite mystifying. The shadow and self-love are big topics to unpack, and unraveling them took me on quite an adventure. Who are you? Unfortunately, I thought shadow work was about digging up as many issues as possible, and that being present with them meant wallowing in them. Without tools for expanded awareness, I found myself drowning deeper in the set of it all, and creating more of it in the process. Ooh. My journey for clarity took me to Cambodia, where I met and mastered the art of perspective, and indirectly finding growth points in a way that spoke to my being rather than my mind. That sparked a 3-month journey into the farthest reaches of myself. I realized I had a lot of unlearning and self-acceptance to do. The years of trying to be the best that I could be created constructs in my self-identity. My striving was as healthy as I thought. By discarding traits that seemed ugly or hindering, I was also rejecting sides of myself that were quite wonderful. They were two sides of the coin, which we flipped one earlier today already, and equally, they were part of my true nature. I feel like some of y'all are coming to terms and with integrating like some of what maybe others think are bad habits, but they do something for you. It might not be for everybody. Chicks cannot hold a smoke. That's what it is. My journey for Cambodia. They got good coffee there. Trying to be the best that I could. Two sides of the coin. When we discard any part of ourselves, we are throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Often our greatest strengths are our greatest weaknesses, and vice versa. When we reject or deny parts of ourselves, we end up feeling hollow, lost, and detached. When we take them out of the trash and work with them through compassion, gentleness, and honesty, and non-judgment, we can shine a light on these shadows and see them for what they are. Incredibly, my perceived weaknesses vanished as I experienced from the top. As I peeled the layers further and further back to explore the past, experiences that accompanied them. That doesn't sound right. Hold on. Non-judgment. We can shine. Oh, that's why. It's one of those huge, long sentences. Hold on. Where did it start? When we take them out of the trash and work with them through compassion, gentleness, honesty, and non-judgment, there's all those commas I was talking about earlier, we can shine a light on these shadows and see them for what they are. That sounds a lot better. Incredibly, my perceived weaknesses vanished as I peeled the layers further and further back to explore the past experiences that accompanied them. Accepting the shadows enough to bring them into the daylight was usually all it took for them to dissipate. Yeah, vampires don't like the sun. Their power dissolved and I could see them for what they were, or rather were not. Paradoxically, self-love is a catalyst for transformation. Alchemizing painful triggers is an opportunity for awareness that helps us reclaim more of ourselves. As the dense spaces begin to evaporate, we can be filled with more light, more love, and we create an upward healing spiral. So don't be afraid of the cracks, okay? Because the cracks is where the light comes in, y'all. That's how the light gets in. I have come to learn that shadow work and self-love are practices to implement on a day-to-day basis. When we merge this awareness with moment-to-moment consciousness, densities don't even get a chance to form. We can then live and love even bigger. Yeah, I feel like, they're at that frequency where it cannot exist in that frequency. And this is true freedom, self-empowerment, and where authentic love and light can radiate. A true light bringer shines light in all the corners so shadows can be acknowledged and released. I'll let you know if we have any examples in real time. No. None that actually have the experience under their belt, at least. Divinatory meaning. Take a look at any unconscious patterns that may be running you. I was going to say, is that ruining? Okay, no, running you. Are there elements of yourself you need to take out of the trash, dust off, and reabsorb? Shadows can be painful or tender to the touch. Sensitivity in an area can be a trigger that shows us where we might want to spring clean some of our darker, forgotten, ignored, or hidden corners. I said, I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry. Accepting our shadow is the first stage in restoring ourselves to wholeness. In self-love, peel back the layers where there is shame, guilt, or fear and bring them into the daylight. Under a loving and compassionate light, they will resolve and reassimilate so you can re-engage with your superpowers. When I was reading that whole last half of that paragraph with the wholeness, restoring ourselves to wholeness. Again, if there's people who act as if they got it all together, but it's so obvious that they are empty and hollow, but you're worried about, and they talk about self-love, they talk about restoring ourselves and accepting the shadow, but they're a whole ass mess. That's not wholeness. But, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beer holder, I suppose, and I don't drink, so good luck with that. But no, I feel like some of y'all might, again, yeah, like that martini after the battle. Yeah, extra dirty with them garlic jalapeno olives that you got from Costco or whatever. The blue cheese, yeah, stuff them with blue cheese. Let's do it. That's my shit. That's my shit. 919. 919. Nanu. Something's, again, like over for someone. Well, for you, this is good. Furred and feathered friends. Oh, some of y'all might have lost pet. However, I do feel like it could be a spirit guide. I feel like it was even when it was alive, but I feel like it's probably more so now. Third eye chakra, more so now. Does that make sense? It should. You should just know it. It's like, look, new blueprint in reverse. You already were. There's a connection. It's almost like you can feel them there. And this doesn't have to be a pet, but it's that, or you have real hairy friends like myself. Mount Shasta, holy schmackerels. I'm hearing all dogs go to space. This card, it's like all the collective consciousness contributing to, like, just like information in the World Wide Web, but the stars holding memory of like snapshots of the earth in all its glory. It's like they remember everything from the beginning. Stars do. And look, it's like bubbling in this crystal keys. What's in those bubbles? All kinds of symbolism and shit. I'll tell you that. I don't know what those. It's too small, but there's. I'm gonna have to definitely look at that later. And then again, all of these like fragments. It's almost like adding up the triangles, the squares, and then it's like, yep, triangles, yep, squares, got it. Yep. According to my calculations, pyramid. Wait, is that a 3-sided die or a 4-sided die? Huh? I don't know. It might not be a pyramid. We can't know for sure. We need to back that thing up or see the other side. Because you can't answer that correctly. There might even be 2 sides you can't see. Perspective, yo. She of the Lotus. That's the one we read. Ooh, again, I almost feel like you're keeping your growth or what you're working on to yourself, and someone here is completely oblivious, but this is what your heart is. How many of these chakra cards have we gotten today? We're just missing root, but you know what to do about that, right, collective? Go take your shoes off and stand in the grass or something. What'd you think I was going to say? Weirdos. Anyways, green, that's mental health. And with this heart chakra, that's the only other than this chick who's like a muddy, gross green. Like she grew out of the lotus mud or whatever. But no, it's in reverse. No, she's just a dirty ass hoe is all she is. But you all here worried about her mental health. But if she's not worried, then why do we care? Her animals are even like, you need help or get you some help. You need to go to the vet, Mom. You need to go to the vet, Dad. Hey, what is that? What's that old yeller? Talk to me, Lassie. What's going on, Lassie? Old Jim Bob's caught in the tree. Oh no. Level 2, that was your reading. Looking old yeller. The hell? There's no need old yeller, okay? We can all hear you. Old yeller. Oh man. Lassie. Lasso. What's that movie with something Lasso? I haven't seen it, but was it like Nick Lasso or something? I feel like it's what's his name from a bunch of funny stuff. I forget his name. There's probably a message there for someone who does know what I'm talking about. All right, we can pull out more tarot again. Let's see. Yeah. Where is that die anyway? Oh, I guess I didn't take it. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't. Okay. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put these back before someone gets hurt. 20, 12, and 100. Okay. The year 2012 can be significant. Let's get down to business. All right, you ready? Level 3. You know me. I gotta be all asymmetrical. Okay? Leave me alone. Level 3. $11.55 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right? You're gonna have to beat these people off the stick again. And people want to be part of what you're building or creating or doing. 1, 2, 3. Bicycle Stargazer deck. And we got 3, 5, 3 out here now. All right. Spirit said, ride your bicycle. All right. If you say so. Here we go. Level 3. Stargazer since 1885. That's a long time ago, yo. All right. That's a long time ago. A long time ago in Bethlehem. How still they see thee lie. Have no fear. Above all, here's a dun dun dun. I left in thee tonight. Rebel, red tape, Joker, cry, appreciation. And in that dark street shineth the everlasting light. The chapter is ending quieter than you expected. Christmas in July, anybody? Bad news bears. May all your wildest dreams come true. Release the pressure. Wake and bake refreshed. Holy crap. This is bad news for someone. The bears? Don't feed the bears? The bears. I have a feeling this isn't bad news for you. I'm proud of you. Job well done. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yo. That's what I'm saying. Cutting corners, and you did it so effortlessly. New life manifest. Someone is going to be jealous. I'm getting Happy Gilmore, Shooter McGavin vibes. I refuse, won't let go, and sweet dreams. Again, with this whole may all your wildest dreams come true, that the problem with that is that means someone's got to step down. 8, 9, 10, Jack. And we got 99, 88. That's 17, 17. That's our Q. Andrea 54 Hector, welcome. Been a minute. Minuto. Let's see. Sensitive, intuitive, Queen of Cups. And there's that Jack Queen with the 10, 9, 8. I've seen a million times. 7, 8, 9, 10. Losing battle. That also makes a couple more. Another 17. But losing battle, I refuse, won't let go. May your wildest dreams come true. Someone, it's like, dude, someone does not want you to achieve this, but it too bad. That's why I feel like you've been keeping something to yourself. And that way, it's like they can't sabotage it. And if it doesn't work out, it's all on you. But you know they're not blocking it. Excitement, challenge, struggle. Again, I almost feel like that's just it. You're willing to take the challenge. You're not worried of failure. You're going for it. You're going after it. I love this. Quick return on your investment. Holy schmack. So we got 33, 88, 99. Those pars that have doubles make 20. 9 set. That's 17 plus 3. It's 20. 6, 7, 9, 10. Jack Queen. Childhood memories. When you bring back sweet memories. Sweet dreams. You've always wanted to do something since you were a kid. You always wanted to do something since you were a kid. You might have even forgot what it even is because you've just assumed it wasn't possible. But I have a feeling as you face your shadow, aka Ganon here, who hides like a little bitch, you have to use all these special tools to make him show himself because, you know, he can't just face you even though he's 3 times your size and, you know, he's just an idiot. You turn him into a piece of dust. He's got a cool ass little lair though, but no one to share it with. Keeping your girlfriend all trapped up in the basement. Get her out of there. You too. You deserve a vacation. Yeah. That's you finally integrating with your feminine side or whatever after going through the deep, dark depths of hell and facing your shadow demon Ganon. What do I know? Remember, it keeps hiding? And that last deck was talking about really sitting with it, not dwelling in it, but doing something with it. And again, I feel like you're doing really well. Was that the first time you did that? Because damn, look at this. Hypocrite, gossip, I refuse, won't let go. And with this, like, kind of on the outskirts of like the job well done, wake and bake, refresh, like of the core of this, cutting corners, I feel like you have no problem. It's like you do something so effectively, efficiently that it's like now it's just you gotta watch it multiply or something, and someone can't figure it out. That's 3 of Wands in reverse, or no, upright with the quick return on investment. But I feel like this is like they refuse to, like, they want immediate results. They want it now, daddy. And what happens when we what have we learned from fucking Willy Wonka? Has anyone ever not listened to the Oompa Loompa singing, man? Look, family support, soul tribe. They're trying to help you, man. Are those lyrics triggering you? What do you get when you? I don't know. Something. But it's like, get a seat at the table in reverse. Yeah, come on in. The water's fine. It's in reverse. Again, the blueberry pie. I could taste the blueberry pie. Oh, yeah? It's pot roast. You're going to get rolled into the juicing room, y'all. Clear your cache. Loss of failure. Yeah, you lost. So again, you keep winning. Someone's mad because it's like you're getting the chocolate factory or whatever. But it's like, hey, that's what you get for being Charlie or whatever. It has nothing to do with like, you can't pretend to be Charlie. The whole point of it is like he was legit, like innocent in nature. 1203, if anything, Grandpa Joe's a freaking, you gotta watch out for that guy. He influenced Charlie into drinking the bubbly juice. The fizzy soda makes you burp and fart up into the sky. Up in the sky? Up in the sky. We got short temper, prejudice. King of Wands. Good to see at the table. Nope. It's in reverse. Hypocrite gossip. Yeah. No, man. You can't sit here. This seat's taken. And again, remember we had the jack, the queen, the 10. We had all that stuff. We didn't have no king as far as I remember. And then we've got, there we go. Peanuts and education. Someone don't know shit. And they're mad because, I don't know, you can make them feel stupid. Sounds like a you problem, bro. That's you receiving new information, homie. You're welcome. What is it? Stargazer in reverse. Once upon a time in a galaxy far, far away in reverse. It's what I'm getting. Maybe at one time you could have been on the same page. But no, there's something here about this motherfucker. Like needing it now. Daydream confusion. I feel like they don't know what changed. All of a sudden, I feel like you became this successful, awesome person. Which I thought that was the whole idea. Reassess your assets and inventory. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but whatever this mentorship or whatever that this guy is more like slave ship. Broke is F out here. Life of the party. And again, I almost feel like this person can be in street. Remember the lotus flower thing in the mud or whatever? It's like someone's comparing themselves to you. No fair, they just get a regular cocoon. I got to be this weird nymph creature underwater. Like, dude, you're going to have more wings than I do. And your body's more beautiful than your wings. Your wings look like insect wings. My body looks gross, but I got dope wings. Calm down, bro. No more pain, just gain. Again, I feel like it's the growing pains. Time to break free of the cocoon. Collective. Close that chapter. Leave it behind because it's gross and secretious and, you know, stuff oozing out of it. Sleazy and scheming. Caught with your pants down. You know what I'm getting is like someone trying to break the cocoon before it's open when it comes to you. Or like take the cast off before you're fully healed so that it almost permanently is never the same again. They want you to have the same impatience that they have. So they could be trying to project or, you know, a sense of hurriedness. Make haste. Make haste. You're like, what? You in a hurry to go nowhere? Nowhere in particular? Ooh, I'm getting, what is it? Ichabod Crane? No, that's Mr. Toad. Same characters, but different story line. A road to nowhere in particular. Unreal, no help. Yeah, this person is like, take my advice. Don't feed the bears. Like, the whole reason why I went to the Arizona was to like get close to the bears. The worst is behind you. Strength, power, authority. Has anyone been to Arizona? That shit's dope as hell. Super bitch oblivious. It's like Jurassic Park with just, you know, regular animals that aren't from the Jurassic period. But yeah, they'll walk right up to your shit and like, you know, eat your blueberry cake. Inevitable change with this 10 of swords. Super bitch oblivious with the queen of swords, and then strength, power, authority. I feel like this is you. Someone looks at you as like a bitch, but it's like, let them feel like you're a bitch. You don't care. It's just boundaries. It's about time. I feel like you finally spoke up. I feel like you were keeping your mouth shut, not out of weakness, but because you were trying to not make this person feel stupid. Now have fun, rejoice. And now you're out here having fun. And if they even so much as try to pry, that's just it. I almost feel like did they get the hint? I feel like all you had to do was remember in the very, very beginning, I was saying some of y'all might not even had to say yes or say no, when normally you feel like you have to always say no or always say yes out of politeness or whatever. And then you started maybe experimenting, doing the opposite. Maybe you had a yes day or a liar situation. Now it's like, remember the two sides of the coin, the integrating that crap, that shadow side? You're like, I don't need to hide if I want to take a swig of my flask, I'm going to take a swig of my flask. It's not like you're on some private property or work premises or you're operating heavy machinery. You might swig it after you lose a bet or something. I don't know, but it's like, I don't feel like it's not under control. Too much mumbo jumbo. Inevitable change. And in fact, there might have been reasons why you did cut back. Like, no, you're like, no, it's not good for me or whatever. And so you did quit, maybe cold turkey or cut back. Remember in that last deck when she was talking about integrating the shadow, bad news bears, bad news for someone, release the pressure. Again, I feel like maybe he was like, marijuana is bad. Well, now cannabis is legal, so people can't give you a hard time, especially if you keep handling things very effectively. New love. 2 of Cups. It's not for everybody. And a lot of people do get lazy and paranoid and whatnot. Now I lay me down to sleep. Some people just use it to sleep, right? New friend, emotional. So again, I don't know. Someone is almost like maybe looked at you a certain way because maybe you puff, pass. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like more from me anyways. It's not like you have to freaking sit in the hot box. Sweet dreams. No, again, I almost feel like whether someone's doing gummies or, I don't know, rubbing CBD oil on their boobs or whatever, it's like, if it helps you sleep, man, new friend emotional is out here again. Don't make me peer pressure you. Yeah, Joker in reverse. The fuck? I would never. But I am that guy that everyone always wanted to like smoke with or do shrooms with. I don't know. It must be, I don't know. It must be my energy. But I converted a few people who, mainly like my homeboys' girlfriends, who like they hated that they smoked, but they liked me or whatever, right? And thought I was funny or whatever. And so they'd be like, and they would be telling this is on a couple occasions, telling their dudes to quit smoking or whatever. And they're like, and they, each time they were like, I'll tell you what, I'll quit if you try it and then don't like it. And on all occasions, they're like, well, on one circumstance or whatever, that it's with John. I don't know. I feel like I make people feel safe, which good. That's my jam. Strength, power, authority. 12-12 on the Zelda Game & Watch. But yeah, it's weird getting a call like, bro, what are you doing? Chilling. What's up, man? Okay. You got any papers? Does the Pope traffic children under the Vatican? Of course I have papers. The worst is behind you. 5 of Cups in reverse. Sweet dreams. And then yeah, it's like new friend emotional. And again, and it's like then they get it. And then oh my God, seeing that. And what's crazy is like on all these occasions, it was because they're like straight A students, had a lot going for them, entrepreneurial spirits, right? And was convinced that weed was bad. Would you believe that none of those people stopped smoking from that day forward back in the 90s? I'm talking 96. I'm talking 97. You know, in this bitch. What is this? We got SOS. Sending out an SOS. Dude, someone call the police, man, because Sting be coming up. You know?
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Someone might have tried to take legal ramifications against you, and now you might be able to counter sue or something, maybe even. But I don't with the SOS here. But harmony, happy family. Again, it's someone, your glow up is someone's is going to be a real big ending to someone. But for you, it's like you get to finally freaking sleep peacefully. You know what I'm saying? The status quo. I almost feel like you're setting the new standard on how it's done in a way. 99 problems, but this bitch ain't one. We got stand your ground. Sweet dreams are made of these. Hey, who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the 7 seas. Hey, everybody's hypocrite gossip. New friends. No, I feel like this is you integrating the truth. It's making you more powerful. Who the hypocrites, the gossipers are. I don't know about you guys, but when I notice that I am doing something or guilty of something that I don't like I make it a point to not do that anymore. Like if I feel like it'll happen during a reading, like I'll be like, wait a minute, that's not me, is it? Okay, no. Because it's like I know like my intentions, right? But you don't, obviously. So it's like, but it don't matter. It's about you guys. Because even people who be lying to you, like as readers or practitioners or whatever, they might still be reading the cards accurate. It's just their delivery of the messages. It might be super negative or fear-mongering, like, oh, this war bad. And it's like, well, then grab a fucking pistol and do something about it. Or a fucking peace flag, a white flag, raise the flag. But appreciation. But it's like, you know how many of the people have already died thinking that they were doing this or knowing that they were doing that? We got to show respect from those before us. In every story, as far as I can recall, whether it's biblical, whether it's George Lucas, there's always the alliance, the rebels, that are looked at as bad. And we've got the, establishment, Hunger Games, like you name it, yo. It's always a big entity in control of everything. And the underdog who you least expect standing up to it. Foolish, dishonest. 999. And again, I almost feel like you learn from the best, super bitch oblivious. That could be your mom. That could be your dad. You know what I'm saying? Time to break free. And I feel like you got the best parts of them. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Get a seat at the table in reverse. Come on in, the water's fine. Level 3. If you don't pick up what we're putting down here, hopefully I trust that you will at some point, because it's time to break free. Especially if you that queen energy, yo. This chapter is ending quiety. This chapter is ending quieter than expected. Make some noise. No. Whoa, sorry. Golf clap. Okay. Witchy Trista, welcome. Is that spam Masubi, Michelle? What is that? Do they have a spam Masubi emoji? What is going on? Oh, fucks with it, yo. Fucks with it. Great, then we'll fox with each other. Oh man. As long as the spam is fried crispy, I fucks with spam all day. Let me cook it. Let me cook it. You will love it. Okay. You will love it. Don't knock it till you fry it. All right, let's see. Shit's a delicacy anyway. It's like $12 a can now, so that's right. Excuse me as I orchestrate these whole shenanigans over here. Still got a little coffee. That makes me a little happy. Is that okay? Should I swap this out with anything? I had an extra option because of this culprit here. All right, guys. Level 4. Boss battle. This is your reading. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. All right. KRS coming through. Someone's name could be Chris. All right. What shall we do here? Collective. Since we already did a bicycle, let's start with this bicycle. Let's go counterclock. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Ten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait. 10. 11, 12. In case you just need to say that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We got the 3, 5, 3, and the 10. All right. 1221 on the Zelda Game & Watch. We had quicker return. We had quicker return on the investment in the last reading. So I don't know. Maybe someone again, they got the immediate reward, right? They got the instant. They got to chew the gum. They got to choose to chew the Wonka gum. But, you know, I hope it was worth it. Now that blueberry girl is out of here, we can finally get to work. It sucks because she was like the least annoying chick too, and then still annoying. Okay. STARCODES Astro Oracle. Level 4 boss battle. This is your reading. Let's get ready to rumble. Rumble wants to come out for some reason. Rumble in the jungle. Again with the freaking sound chakra energy, dude. And throat with the blue and perp. The blue and perp. Okay. I was not trying to have so many cards spill out, but here we are. Roots. Remember I was saying, where's the root chakra? That was the only one missing out of the beyond Lemuria. Imam Koli. Tension. Ooh, tension in the root. Perception. Sorry. Dun dun dun. Arrival. Oh man, I'm laughing because I'm kind of getting like, I don't know, a kid in like high school, like flopping a bones or something, and doesn't want to get up when the bell rings. Too soon. Invitation in reverse. Hey man, why don't you go play dodgeball with all your friends? Oh, I thought I would just study for the test. The test ain't till Tuesday, man. Rebirth in reverse. My back hurts. It's my back. Your back hurts? You're a teenager. Your back shouldn't hurt. Community. Go out there and play with your friends. Confrontation in reverse. Oh, and then it's like, I'm totally getting Eugene Levy American Pie energy. Like, oh, it's better than a tube sock. Like, awkward, man. What is this? American Pie? Miss American Pie. Throw the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. This will be the day that I die. Sun, source, moon, perception. Wow, sun and the moon. Both sides of that coin again, guys. This reading is all about you integrating your shadow. Whether that shadow part is the happier, bright side of you, which is actually your light side. Or vice versa. Some of y'all like breaking out of that emo phase finally or something. Or maybe you're like, nah, emo for life, but I love or whatever. And it's like, I don't know, man. But it looks really beautiful. And Gemini is the lovers, right? And we just had this moon cycle we're in. This full moon will be Capricorn, but when that new moon hit, it's for Gemini. And so the next 6 months, some sort of competition. It could be just you getting out of your own way, giving yourself permission, and it's about gosh damn time. Or this is like blessings and opportunities that have been meant from you, being restricted from you in some sort of way. Maybe you were expelled. Hopefully you were expelled. Breaking free from them cycles, right? Second house, resources. Expelled. Poison apple. Anyone? Forbidden fruit. Anyone? Snow White, the Bible. I don't know. It's a representation of a good teacher or whatever. Or a good student, right? Who kisses the teacher's ass. Hot for teacher. Climate in reverse. Abundance in reverse. Act in reverse. Passion in reverse. Someone is finally like knowing their worth. After maybe having lost a bunch of resources. And that's just it. I feel like someone could be living pie on the hog off of your hard work or something. I hope you had the time of your life. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if everything that mattered to me was like stolen or fake or some shit. I would hate to be that fake, that even my fake ass story is fake, and the realest thing I have is probably the fakest thing I own, you know? I wouldn't want to live like that. 128.20. I would, and I don't give up easy, so I would probably like turn that shit around if it were me. 128. So we got 120 and 12. Yeah, that'll do. Hold on, because I thought it was on 3, but no, is that a 9? Yeah, that's a 9. Oh wait, is it? No, it's a 9. The 12. No, it's not. It's actually on 12. It's 212. 1212. I saw 1212 on the Zelda Game Watch earlier. Where'd it go? Yeah, 1212. All right, guys, it's a 20-sided die, so it's like real thin. We got 1212. That's badass. And then we got 80 again. So 92, 104, right? 104. All right. 104. Ooh, decadent. I like that. It made me think of Pro Jam. 104. 6th house, sustainability. And it's 44. Ooh. You mind if I do this one, Johnny? Knock yourself out, Bugs. Thanks. 6th house, sustainability. If your chart were a village map, the 6th house would represent the central kitchen, gym, health clinic, and dog park. The 6th house speaks where you live out your daily habits, your work environment, your pets, your mind-body connection, and how you tend to your health. Remember when Johnny was talking about earlier? Like furry friends, spirit, pet, like familiars, and then just your habits, integrating your habits. It doesn't have to be a bad word. In fact, creating good, healthy habits is a good way to go. Welcome, Churro Almundi and Unartha. Welcome. Hey guys, let's not promote other channels here, all right? Especially if you're all from there and doing just that on purpose, because it's not my first rodeo. I'm sure Baddison is badass enough to do it on her own. And she's more than welcome to come check it out here. I'll give her some love and shout out directly. Let's see. But welcome. It's good to see you. My buddy. It'd be one thing if I didn't already lose one channel and start over from scratch. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You are forgiven. You were forgiven already. So, moving on. 6th house speaks to where you live out your daily habits. Action. Work smarter, not harder. Opposite of a dysfunctional situation is a sustainable ecosystem. Make your life sustainable. Look at the time, resources, love, care, and sweat you put into your life, and assess whether you are putting as much in it as you get out, and whether you're receiving as much as you put in. The input and output have to match. Maybe not every day, but certainly every week or month. Or you cannot sustain the long haul. Yeah, I ain't worried about it. Thank you, Michelle. The sixth house concerns your daily work, not necessarily your vocation, or long for career. If you're waiting tables to support your acting career, the sixth house speaks both of your day job and what you do toward that dream. Interesting how this is the page we're reading when that happened. Put in some time and effort on your dreams to bring these two paths closer to being one and the same. And just to answer Shirag, if you want me to answer a reading, do a reading for you, you can find me at California Psychics. Link in my More About Me section or whatever. And book with me or another talented psychic, knowing that they only hire 2% of those who apply. 2 out of every 100 people are hired there. So I trust you'll get a message that you're looking for. Not that you're looking for, but the clarity you need. Assess your work environment. Besides the money and professional trajectory, most jobs... Oh, sorry. Hey, excuse me. Who was this British guy anyways? Assess your work environment. Besides the money and professional trajectory, most jobs offer an opportunity to bump souls with others. Yeah, they do. A stage to work through karma and round out our personalities. Camaraderie can help to create a healthy work environment. Attitude makes all the difference. And trust me, I'm a better collaborative effort than I am a competitive. Not that I am not competitive. I can be very competitive. But I'd much rather work with y'all than you work against me, because that never works out good for anybody. Watch where you put your mind. Nervousness can turn into chronic anxiety. Sometimes I get chronic anxiety, like when I'm out of chronic. Which taxes the health. Yeah. Give your mental hamsters something worthy to work on and keep them from merely spinning. Look at your daily habits and invest in good self-care. Make healthy food delicious and healthy activity enjoyable. There's those habits again. Play with the dog or talk to the wild birds. Time with animals can restore the spirit as well as be great exercise. Challenge. Worry can give you the illusion that you're taking care of business. Didn't I say that earlier? Taking care of business. Every day? Didn't that come up? And working overtime. I don't know. I don't listen to my readings back that often unless I'm finding timestamps, but we'll have to see. But I feel like I said taking care of business. That or I was singing that to myself earlier. But it does not further your goals. Gift. You can create a beautiful and sustainable ecosystem out of your life as you pursue a delicious, healthy work-life balance. Nothing like a juicy spliff after a delicious steak dinner. I mean, am I right, Link? He just grabbed the candlestick. I knew it. What is it? Oh, someone has a problem with it. I don't feel like this is the angels mad at you believing in yourself. I feel like it's like no longer believing that someone is like holier than thou, because I feel like you maybe held them or hold them in high honor, and you don't have to stop doing that. But maybe you're not taking that advice anymore. Because again, I feel like part of the problem. Whatever your problem is. And what's crazy is I feel like whatever they're judging you so harshly about and think is so convinced that is so bad or evil or whatever, I feel like whatever it is that they do that you don't judge them by, it's probably 20 times worse. That's what's up. Elvatron. Oh, I know. Starscream's pretty dope. I mean, obviously, I think so. What about Thundercracker? What about Thundercracker? You like Thundercracker? Remember this dude? This guy's very throat chakra E2. I mean, am I right? E2. Me llamo Juan. E2. We got a little bit of time. Let's do one more. Now that we got Thunder cracking out here. And Rumbleooski. Progressions in reverse. And there it is again. Tension. Someone is feel like losing their grip or time is running out and it's becoming more and more obvious that maybe they're not going where you're going or it's just uncomfortable. Look at climate. Why is this in reverse? Guys, it came out earlier, cross-pollinate in reverse. It's because they know they can't come with you or whatever to your abundant climate because they're in a broke vibration. That's all they know with that journey in reverse. That's all they know. Blind leading the blind right into off the cliff like it's lemmings, yo. It's lemmings. Level 4 boss battle. You win. Flawless victory. Seriously, I feel like they didn't stand a chance in this round. And it's that energy of like, how did you learn how to all the moves? How do you learn to fight like that? The problem is, why do you underestimate your opponent? That's the question you should be asking. You're right, Unartha. Here you go. Yeah. It's for you. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. I got you. I got a few. I got the Lego one right there, but he's way too big and I don't want pieces to fall off. So I got you the little mini Lego one here. But let's go ahead. Oh. Okay. You got enough of that sound wave? Okay. Okay. Now that you're transformed and I proved myself to you. Now, a lot of y'all have seen my sound waves, but you know, I like to play. I feel like the jig is up when it comes to someone's, I don't know, negative opinion of you. That's what's funny. It's like just the fact that they have a negative opinion of you shows that they're not very willing to work. I saw this short today. This is what I'm getting. It was like this beautiful woman. I feel like she has like a bunch of shorts of like other fun stuff she does, but she did one of her trying to make muffins with her like 2-year-old toddler that has Down syndrome. Oh my God, the patience of this woman. But I got to tell you, that was like the most attractive thing I'd ever seen because it's like not sad or whatever. It's like can you imagine? Like she's doing her best, right? And it's like he can't help it. And she knows that. And she doesn't give him a hard time. And at the same time, still kind of tries to discipline them. And we'll let mommy crack the egg or whatever, right? But totally lets him do it and fail and whatever. No judgment. So he can learn. And I mean, I can only imagine the struggles, right? But it's like, I think it's beautiful. Instead of being ashamed or whatever. I know people on this earth right now who, if their kid had Down syndrome, they would have aborted it. So I'm glad you don't have Down syndrome, Justin. You know, that would have sucked. The world needs more of people like you, bro. No, but honestly, and whose fault would that have been anyways, right? That's in you. They're a piece of you. And if that is like what you're ashamed of or whatever, ugh. It's interesting because I feel like there's a lot of people who want something wrong with their kid or whatever so that they can totally Stockholm syndrome that ass and benefit off them. And then they can just be a happy caretaker their whole life and, and be recognized as that loving person. I'm just seeing that movie in my head of what is it? The Lie. I think that's what it's called. The Lie, of the chick who like one day finally is like, wait a minute. She was convinced she was sick because she didn't know any different. And again, a lot of this reading tonight, guys, is about you guys being that nymphomaniac. I mean, the nymph creature, the dragonfly, before it's a dragonfly. That is like finally snapping out of something, waking up to something. And I mean, if it was this reading or some of this reading or whatever that helped you kind of get that clarity, it's an honor. But honestly, it's like I'm just proud of you. I'm just happy for you to finally get out of that entrapment, feeling like you need this handout from this person or this person's permission. No, you don't. But I feel like without you enabling them, they lose access to whatever those resources, those precious resources are that, you know, whether if you get a job and you're in a certain tax bracket, now they can't write you off as a dependent on their tax forms or whatever. They liked it better when you were stupid. That's just for some of y'all. Let's take a look at the poll. 1244 on the Zelda Game and Watch. They thought you were stupid. It's funny because it's like, I'm just hearing you, me, and you and me. No matter how I toss the dice, it ought to be the only one for me is you and you for me. So happy together. How is the weather? You're welcome, Yunartha. Hey, anytime I can relate to the audience is a bonus for everybody, I feel like. Let's take a look at the poll, guys. Ooh, I already see a 33 there with peaceful. I like that. Let's see. Wow. All rad. So we've got 4 options to choose from. 2 of the options have 33%, and then 2 of the options have 17%. That's our cue. Master numbers and cues. Interesting. But yeah, how does this ending feel? This is an opportunity for you guys to self-reflect, be vulnerable. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just to kind of get a gauge for where everyone's at nowadays. How does this ending feel? First of all, I want to put something out there. The fact that you're even taking the poll at all tells me that you are finding some sort of closure, okay? Or are receiving that closure. Some of y'all might be having to find it. Either way, closure. How does this ending feel? Peaceful, says 33%. Peaceful. And again, I was getting all of these energies, whether it was like you're in your confidence or you're in fear. Allowing this to maybe allowing the chakra to close on its own. You don't have to turn the page. Turn the page. 33% said relieving. How does this ending feel? Relieving. Like you just passed a really good bowel movement. That's a really good feeling. I mean, can we all agree on that, guys? I feel like we can all agree on that. Everything poops, except for if like you have a catheter or something, then it's like, that sucks. I bet that even feels good though, right? Getting a new bag. A new bag to slap, right, Justin? You slapping the bag, bro? Good thing you didn't have Down syndrome, homie. 17% said bittersweet. How does this ending feel? Bittersweet. Well, I don't know about you guys. I'm a coffee lover. I love me some bittersweet. Because it's a bittersweet symphony, this life. I don't know if you can hear that. It's the smallest violin in the world. That's all. Oh, bittersweet symphony. How does this ending feel? 17% said unfinished. And again, I feel like for those of you, you're admitting that a chapter is closing. And again, maybe you're having to find closure. I know that's easier for some circumstances than others, but it's never easy, just less difficult. So sending you strength and peace and everything in between. Okay. Everything else is just get you some, road trip gummies. You'll be all right. 25, save 25% on your. Oh, I got an email from them yesterday, by the way. No, I always joke around about like those adult gummies that they be advertising to people who don't have boner problems, like myself. Just a regular gummy bear will, you know, to this guy, the gummy worm, forget about it. Gummy soda bottles, the cola bottles. Okay, we can't even. I don't even want to go out of the house, for hours. It's like, but no, I got an email from Road Trip, and they said our gummies don't just make you feel bigger anymore, or something like that, or feel larger anymore. And I was laughing so hard. They literally have hallucinogenic mushroom gummies that make your package whipped or whatever, firing on all cylinders or what. But what's so funny about that is, like, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm shrooming, I have had girls tell me that they get horny or whatever, but that's like the last thing I'm thinking about when I'm frying balls. I want to like finger paint with like shadows and look at tie-dye stuff and watch cartoons and you know what I'm saying? Turn on like Transformers and 4K or some shit like that. Or go on some nature hike and I don't know. Find some yucca plants and eat the buds off of it like it's 6th grade camp. I don't know, man. But all I do know is sex is like the last thing on my mind, and that has been tested. And yeah, I can say that definitely don't like do shrooms when the girl you're dating is doing ecstasy. Okay, take a tip from me. Take a tip from me. Yay, yay. Y'all know what time it is? Ancient Chinese secret. That's right. That's right. All right. Excuse me. Soundwave 1, 2, 1 and 2, Rumble and Laserbeak. Excuse me. Oh, and you didn't see we got Ravage down here too. Just letting you know. He was hiding, Let's see. Ravage return. Goodness. Okay. All right. Sorry, it's easier to clean off the altar when it's non-fabric. When it comes to cookie crumbs. Open sesame. The way you bend the cookie is to know that the cookie is not real. All right. Okay, Neo, learn Chinese. I don't like. I love this. No, sir, I don't like it. I don't like. I don't like. Wu bu ji huan. Wu bu ji huan. No, sir. I wu bu ji huan. Lucky numbers are 52, 13. That's 11, 28, 41, and 25. Ooh, 52 and 25 are palindrome numbers. So who cares? Big deal. I'm just saying, those are like the crusts on the sandwich or the bread on the sandwich, or no, bookends. Something about bookends. Burnt ends. You don't like it. Wubu Jihuan. From the top. 52, 13, 11, 28, 41, and 25. Okay. And if you wonder what palindrome numbers means, it means it's mirrored, right? 5, 2, 2, 5. Like the word mom or wow. Mom, I know, right? It's amazing. Tonight, because tonight, whoa. What did I say earlier? We were singing Bugsy Bugs. It's going down tonight. Tonight it goes down. It's going down tonight. Tonight it's gonna go down. How many wumps you want? Collective? Because I feel like at this point, you're just giving yourself your own wumps. Tonight, let go of expectations and enjoy the journey. Wait a minute, Bugs. Are you saying that fucking fortune cookie that came out of the soggy, weird fortune cookie that doesn't exist because we bent it, that was in a bucket full of other cookies? You're telling me that this is the one that is we're closing out on this chapter is ending quieter than you expected, and we talked about like allowing this to unravel, and that was for the who collective, who of which storyline? Those of you who are it's like worst case scenario, you're having to find closure, and then the best case scenario and all those other situations, whether it's peaceful, relieving, or bittersweet, the chapters close once and for all. Tonight, let go of expectations and enjoy the journey. Tonight, let go of expectations. And see again, letting go doesn't have to be suffering, right? That's what she was talking about in the Beyond Lemurians, right? She was going to call it the light language, but integrating the shadow. And if you guys want some something to help aid in that, these 3D shadow boxes are designed and handcrafted and hand assembled by yours truly, and $5 from each one sold or purchased by you goes to stop child trafficking, child exploitation. And I've got 13 to choose from. There will be more designs in the future, but as I mentioned a little bit earlier on my previous channel, which, by the way, guys, thank you for helping me get to 15K so freaking fast. What? I'm not even monetized yet. Helping me get to 15K because my last channel, we got up to 33. I had been working on that channel for 6 years, and then, boom, we just started to blow. And then, so thank you guys for helping me get to where we're at. It's all, I feel like in the blink of an eye, we're going to be right where we were. Be right where we are. So thank you for that. But yeah, it's touchy subject. But yeah, so the new designs was my point. I've been kind of on the back burner, and I have one person who I have promised that when I do get back to it, that I have a certain design that I'm going to be doing next. And funny enough, Wheel of Fortune was going to be the next design. Here's the rough draft, not assembled. But yeah, I need to. And I'm better off just starting from scratch because finding out where I left off is gonna be a freaking nightmare. Love you guys. Thanks again. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up, drop a comment below. Let me know how this reading resonated, if at all, or if you're just having a good time. Save 35% at 80stees.com using discount code ARCTEES35 at checkout. Save 25% at Road Trip, or it's on Road Trip Gummies, but it's haveanicetrip.com/Jonny Arkade, spelled like it is here. Make sure you double check it because, get on the arc. But yeah, there it is. ARC 25 to save you 25% on your boner hallucinogenic gummies. And then, and they're really good for microdosing. I mean, they are legit and legal. And I feel like you can take it in safe amounts and whatnot. And you don't have to, like, back in the day with the real shroomies, I had to like I would always do it on a Saturday or Friday night. So I had a whole day to just do nothing. You don't have to do that with these. And then, yeah, save 20%, save 20%, get a free eighth at Bay Smokes using the link in the description box below. You don't need to remember any codes because they already know that you probably forgot. And I think that was it, right? Oh, and 10% from all my earnings. And then the $5 from the Shadow Box and $5 from the Jonny Arkade Tarot decks. 10% of my earnings from any affiliates that you save on. Again, it contributes to the channel, and 10% of that I give directly to the kids. So again, thank you guys. You're amazing. I love y'all. And if you ain't heard it today, know that you are awesome. You got at least one dude out there praying for you, and God bless you and your beautiful families. I'll see you on the next one. Give me about an hour, guys. I'll give you your timestamps. Patience is a virtue. I love y'all. Let's see what we got going on, y'all. Collective. How fun was that reading tonight? Oh, I didn't see Scene 952. I didn't see Tiffany Reed. Tiffany Reed. Nurag Alamadani, Andrea 54 Hector, Witchy Trista, Yanarta, Michelle Pagliacci, and Jennifer Miller. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Thank you for helping me get to 15K all day, every day. Now we just need to get to 100. That was the plan, guys. That was the plan. 100K all day. If it's the last thing I say, I love y'all. See you on the next one. Peace.